What's up, y'all? It's your boy, sometimes your girl, Charlotte Carolina, and we back with Shad Moss, Mr. Bow Wow Challenge, Mr. Jury Fake, Mr. I'm on a jet, my Airbnb, and all kind of bullshit. Okay, now y'all know they had this Solange Jay-Z fight in the elevator, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. So, damn, it's Africa hot out here. I don't know why they be saying that, because in some spots of Africa, it ain't even this hot. But let's get it's fucking 3:40 in the morning over here. Alright, so let's go in on these motherfuckers. Woo! By Weezy and them.
A lot of elevator video in the last few years.
Yeah, and this one is also a very serious elevator video of Bow Wow and his girlfriend, or at the time girlfriend, Leslie. This was them in the elevator at their building. This was moments before the explosive fight that went down at their place that led to them both getting arrested.
And both getting injured.
And we can see in the video, you will see exactly how heated things were. They're on their way home from a party. She says that Bow Wow was jealous that she was talking to another man, and then they get in the elevator to head up to their place, and you can see he's enraged, trying to grab her phone, does grab her phone.
Actually, it looks like a key, Charles.
Is it a key?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's holding her phone in the left hand, and it looks like they're arguing over the key, because remember, they both lived at the same apartment, and that is where they're going in this elevator. So it looks like he's trying to grab that, and eventually he does get it. But of course, that is not the end of this. He actually gets up in her face, as you see right here. Unclear what he's saying, but he looks upset.
I can assure you this is not really about the key. This is way deeper than the key.
No, the key is a symbol of what's going on.
Yeah.
It's probably that, because remember what she says happened. They got into the into their place,
right?
And he said, "Get your stuff and get out." And she actually did pack up her stuff, but wouldn't leave. And he says that's when things got physical.
It's really interesting because Bow Wow's people, after they were arrested, he said that he was wrongfully arrested, that she was an out-of-control, intoxicated woman. That was the aggressor. And this is moments before, that incident had happened, and it paints a very different story.
To be fair to Bow Wow, there's nothing where he's not physically attacking her here. He is grabbing the key.
But he's getting in her face,
I
and
agree.
she is out here intoxicated.
In this situation, it looks like he is the one losing himself, and she is the one that is showing restraint. And that's being fair to everybody, because I don't know what happened when they left this elevator. However, if you're looking at this situation,
he's the aggressor.
he's in her face.
Yeah.
And she is the one turning away, not taking the bait, not doing anything. Just off this video.
She's not moving.
Right.
She's not moving at all.
Now, we know the
Even
injuries
our man is trying to get in the middle of this situation. Whoever this guy right here, with the nice hair, is getting in this situation, trying to make sure this doesn't get worse.
Yeah. Wow, with the nice hair. That's Becky with the nice hair. That means Solange.
Don't go there.
Connecting.
But yeah, so what happened inside, he says...
Okay, look, y'all. Damn, it's hot. Okay, check it out, y'all. I see what they saying, okay? He's in her face, so he's the aggressor, trying to take the key. But she's the one turning away, not taking his bait, all kind of bullshit like that. Now, let's take this side one time. One, you think this nigga got a short nigga complex? One. Two, do you think she did something wrong and she know it? That's why her ass shut the fuck up. And if you look at those pictures, it might be Photoshopped, but I don't really see her with all them kind of marks. She wasn't Riri. And I probably know for a fact that he ain't as tall or can box or fight as well as Chris Breezy. And you know what? I ain't gonna say it yet. It's too early. Let's go on. Wait.
She threw a lamp at him, but missed him. And you've seen the photos of his face,
substantial damage to both. They were visible injuries, which is why they were arrested both for battery.
Where is the damages, my nigga? I'm looking right now. You see scratches on his face right there and right over there. But her face look clean as shit. Okay, now if you want to see, no, that's her forehead right there. Cause I'm about to say that little dark, it's a little dark smudge. But you know what? They look like they could be related. And then what I don't seem to understand is if I got a short nigga complex, bitch, you can't be wearing no heels. You shouldn't even be wearing no flats or no socks, bitch. You gotta be barefoot. I don't know why these short niggas like these tall bitches. Then they get intimidated. Then they talking to other niggas and they get even more intimidated. But if you look at this picture again, let's look closely, y'all. I don't see not a nap bruise on this bitch. Her face cleaner than a baby's bottom. She copper tone face, nigga. I don't see not a nap, nigga. But let's move on. Had to sip my sugar water, y'all. Let's get it.
You could see her arm. There were red marks on her
That's
arm.
right. The elevator video.
The elevator definitely is more
Hurts
aggressive
him,
on
yeah.
his part. But what happened inside? So I guess at what point? He's certainly amping things up here. But then they walk off the elevator.
We have no idea what
inside
happened inside.
Right.
And ultimately, that's what they're going to have to prove if they really pursue criminal charges. You know, what happened inside? Were there any witnesses?
Well, the guy has to be a witness, though. I mean, he was there, obviously.
I don't know how long he stayed. You're right. I mean, he may have been inside. And then again, is he Bow Wow's person? Does he have credibility if he testifies on his behalf?
Career, which she said was the reason why opened up about how Shad Moss used to beat her and hit her in the stomach, and that was what caused her to have a miscarriage. So she was actually pregnant with his child, and because he was hitting on her, he caused her to have a miscarriage.
Did you say that you got hit so bad that you lost a pregnancy?
I said, I bet you he won't tell y'all. The police have been called out more than that one occasion, and his family lied and covered for him that time. He beat me while I was pregnant, punched me in my stomach and all, lost my baby and still covered for him.
All right, guys, so I just want to go into detail about the whole interview and the situation at hand here. So they start off the interview, asking her questions about Bow Wow and their relationship and everything. And she tells how they met and how they got together. And then she told how she actually...
Side note, y'all, that picture was cute. He's a cutie. Crazy as hell, but he cute.
His girlfriend, which he didn't even properly ask her, can you be my girlfriend? She just woke up one morning. He was saying stuff on Instagram like, she's my girl. And she was just like, oh, wow, I didn't even know. He didn't even ask me. She just went along with it. And to be completely honest here, I feel like the reason she went along with it and just didn't say anything because, Kiyomi, she's doing the whole music thing. She wants a music career. And Bow Wow offered, when they first met, to help her with her music career, which she said was the reason why, she continued to talk to him, because at first she came to his party, he wasn't paying her any attention. She didn't really want to talk to him after that, but then he offered to help her with her music career, and then she was like, oh, okay. So I feel like that was the reason why she just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna be...
Shout out to Teens Room, but I don't think okay, first of all, what's with these bitches in the same kind of names? They want to have the cool first name and middle name. Kiyomi Leslie. Carucci. Like, oh, with these video vixen, video whole ass names, yo. Instagram thoughts, yo. Fuck you mean, yo. Dude. And do you know that these bitches be talking about the same one that was with Diddy talking about some damn same bitch said the same thing. I mean, she said the same thing that this bitch said about Bow Wow. She said about Diddy talking about, oh, he beat me so bad I had a miscarriage. You're accusing these niggas of murder. If it's further long enough in the trimester, that is murder. This person can go to jail for murder. So these Instagram thoughts and these video vixens and these, cause yeah, she's a fucking video vixen. Let's be real. But they gotta watch their mouth when they say that, because depending on how far along that is accusing this nigga of murder.
Girlfriend, I want a career, and I feel like a lot of girls or women or females that Bow Wow have dated, they've been with him for opportunity, which is gonna happen when you're a celebrity. A lot of people are gonna try to date you because they see a lot.
Okay, let's be honest, nigga. Bow Wow couldn't put nobody on since the Like You days and the Shorty Like Mine and Bounce With Me. He can't put nobody on. He can give you money, but he can't help you with no music career, because he need to help his own damn self with his music career. What's the last record that Bow Wow dropped? I'll wait. Exactly, crickets. Nobody knows. If you do know, leave in the comment section the last record. Now, let's make this a little difficult. The last song this nigga dropped, and I'm going to send out a gift card to the first person who get the right answer. But all they see is money. They don't see no help with the music career. Just because this person did music to get famous, that don't mean they can always help you and put you on. So that's a misconception, and they confused, and they be all fucked up about it, you dig me? Oh, I'm not even here yet. I didn't snap myself into existence. Sorry. I'm here now. Let's go.
Opportunity or money in. Now, needless to say, whether she was with him for the fame or the money or not, still doesn't matter. You know, the way that he was treating her was just horrible, and it wasn't right at all. Now, I've seen a lot of comments because people watch Growing Up Hip Hop, and they felt like, you know, she was treating him bad and she was trying to control him, or she was abusing him too. But the way that he was treating her was also very horrible, and I didn't see as much wrong in the way that she was treating him. I seen that she had some insecurities, like a lot of women do, but the way that he was treating her was pretty bad. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot more other things, or a lot other situations that were horrible that we didn't see on the show. I could only imagine. And just like when those TMZ clips came out of them on the elevator, it was horrible. And it definitely seems like he starts it. Like, he goes off on these tantrums. I don't know what's up with these short guys and these tantrums.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
I don't know. I do not know. But he needs to think of the fact that his daughter's going to see all this stuff when she grows up. She's going to see it on the internet. And he needs to think of what he's going to say to her.
You know, I understand what they're saying in Teens Room. But I think the point of view on this one is a little teenage, because everybody's like, well, what would you say to your daughter? You won't want nobody to treat your daughter the same way. No, but in my case, the little bitch grown. Like, why the fuck would I give a fuck? If she getting beat, like, ass whooped, and people are trying to harm her in a abusive ass whooping kind of way, no, I'm not just gonna stand there and let another nigga beat my daughter. But dude, if you look at this case here, Kiyomi or whatever the fuck, Leslie, that bitch got little hands because she scratched the fucked up out of him. Or was it them damn bad baby acrylics she put to his face? She chicken that nigga. She meow. She went to his face, you know what I mean? So like, that don't bother me. Cause if I got in a fight with my girlfriend, or tuffle or scrapped or whatever, and I got arrested, that's just part of the game, blood. Don't come talk about no damn, oh, you wouldn't want nobody to treat your daughter that way. Obviously, but basically, to be honest, when people say that, that's more if they a kid. Because if they in their 30s and 40s, unless this nigga is stalking them and just beating them randomly, ain't shit you can do about it. Being their daddy, like, be serious. They gonna either go back to the nigga if they want to, or they gonna leave the nigga if they want to. So all that, oh, you wouldn't want nobody to treat your daughter that way, that's bullshit. That has nothing to do with the situation at hand.
Or say to her when somebody is treating her that type of way. He doesn't want anybody to treat his daughter that way. Why would you treat another woman or female that way? Now, I did see growing up hip hop, I did see him crying and talking about how he felt like he grew up too fast and blah, blah, blah. And to a certain extent, I do feel bad for him because when you grow up in the industry, you do have to grow up fast. He started off very young and everything like that. But to me, I feel like Bow Wow is very just spoiled. He is just spoiled. Very spoiled. You're young, you're growing up in the industry, you can get whatever you want, you can do whatever you want. And he was saying that too. He is just spoiled. It's not so much of, I feel like he's so hurt or depressed or whatever. He's just spoiled. He wants what he wants. If he doesn't get what he wants or somebody doesn't do what he wants on his time, he gets mad. And even she said the same thing in the interview. But anyways, I'm very glad to hear that Kiyomi moved on. She mentioned it in the interview. I don't know who she's with. Somebody who has both in their name. But I'm just glad she moved on because Bow Wow definitely isn't the one. He's very immature.
Now, let's move on to the interview where we find out really the backstory of Miss Leslie. Let's get it in, y'all.
How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Welcome to the Morning Culture.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
Having me.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you having me.
So, when you look up like who you are, it says you're a television personality, singer, songwriter, model, businesswoman, living in the ATL from North Carolina.
Yes.
You're like this star now. You've been on TV
so
and whatnot.
So crazy.
Tell us about who you are to us, so we know, because we hear what the streets say,
right?
And what social media
blogs and stuff.
You tell us who you are.
It's all crazy because if someone would have asked me years ago, like where, like if I thought I was going to be in this spot right now, I'd have been like, no, I can't see it because I was so focused on.
You know what's crazy? Video thought. But anyway, you know what's crazy? Why when they do radio interviews or interviews like that, they need 3 people now? Like, the fuck you need 3 people for? Like, there's too many voices and hands in the pot. I'm just saying. I'm just super saying. As my nigga Swoozy say, I'm just super saying.
Where I was right then, I couldn't see the bigger picture. But for me, I still think I'm a regular girl from North Carolina, and but other people view me as this big celebrity star. I think I'm a star now. I'm living in that moment. I'm embracing it, and actually my mother just told me, like, you are that person. Like, you need to start realizing that. Because when I go to the mall, people are all like running up to me like, oh, can I take a picture? And I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem.
So they recognize you now.
They recognize me
That's
now.
Cool.
From North Carolina, I came out here to start doing music videos, and that's kind of what I got into at first. I started doing music videos, and then that kind of spiraled into doing some acting. I was an extra in a couple of movie roles.
Okay. But you was in videos with like Future,
The Dream,
Fabulous.
Fabulous. I did a whole lot of videos before I started getting into reality TV.
Was the goal to hop into doing music as well out the gate?
I think for me, I've always loved doing music, but I was a little shy at first, and I didn't know how to like get into it because I didn't think people would take me serious, especially the guys, as far as the artists that I would meet on set. I was telling them like, I can do music. And they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. They try to write you off as the cute girl.
But now when I play them my music, they're like, dang, you real dope. I like it. Okay.
All right.
So they take me a little bit more serious. So I had to start doing it on my own first and then let them hear it.
All right, she is in the studio. Kiyomi Leslie is here. Welcome again to the Morning Culture. And before we went to the break, we started talking about who you were and what you were here in Atlanta doing, and then what people such as even myself, when I first saw you, know you for.
Yes.
And many of us know you from being with Bow Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us how that happened. And is that the story?
Of how people know me?
Well, is that really the true story about you?
No, that is not the true story of me. We did start dating, and a lot of people, started finding out that we were dating because it just happened out of the blue. We met in December of 2018 at a New Year's party. Not that long ago. We dated for over a year and some change.
And that's a goddamn lie because I didn't know who the fuck this bitch was. And I don't know how they do videos these days, but I'd be damned if they put their names there. So I didn't know you for no other reason but scratching up Shad Moss's face, my nigga. Looking like Sierra ass nigga. Looking like Karuchi's cousin ass nigga.
And it all moved really fast. He invited me to a party, and I went. And there were a lot of girls there, of course. He is a Mac in that aspect. So me and my homegirls decided to leave because, I wasn't getting the attention that I thought I deserved. So, I was like, all right, let's go to another party. Let's go to another, gathering. And then, he hit me up on Instagram and was like,
all that video thought ass. I wouldn't get the attention I thought I deserved because I've been in videos shaking my ass and a lot of people know me, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay.
Okay, like, I missed you. I was kind of, out of it. So, let me come back and make it up. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. And then he saw me working on my music, and he started reaching out like, whenever you need help with your music, let me know. I was like, okay, you would do that for me? You don't even know me like that. He was like, yeah, no doubt, I got you. And I'm like, okay. So we planned a date to work on music, and then we just started getting to know each other, talking, and we had a lot of things in common, and he was really cool, contrary to what a lot of people were saying. So in that aspect, I was like, dang, he's really down to earth when you really talk to him. And then, after that, we were like inseparable, and we started our relationship really, really fast, which my mom was like, I don't know what y'all doing, but that's too much. And then the next...
Was you really into him like that?
Yeah, I really was.
Off the gate?
Like, not like, I'm not going to say right off the rip. He was attractive to me, of course. But as far as like feelings and everything, that grew over time. Once we started talking and hanging out more, at first I was just, I didn't know that we were in a relationship at all.
Right.
Like, I woke up and it was like, my girl bad and blah, blah, blah. And it was
that's what Bow Wow was calling you his girl, and you didn't even know.
Yeah, like we had never said like, do you want to date me? Do I want to date you? I'm looking for a relationship. It just kind of was like, I woke up and on the Shade Room, it was like Bow Wow's new girlfriend. They're holding hands. We were holding hands at a grown-up hip-hop event. And, that was his caption underneath the picture.
So how did that make you feel, being in a relationship that you didn't know you were in?
I was caught off guard. I'm not going to lie. I was caught off guard. And I think social media had a lot to like do with us kind of sticking it out.
Right.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, Bow Wow challenge, like he don't know that girl.
So wait, you felt obligated to kind of legitimize him?
Not even obligated, because we were talking, but we just were not dating. And I felt then kind of like, okay, well, let me see where it goes, because I was talking to other people, because I was single for a long time. So I had friends, and my friends were kind of like, okay, so you had a boyfriend this whole time? And I'm like, no, but wait, let me explain, because, and at this time I'm like, well, you know what?
Do you feel that being on the TV show and stuff kind of pressured you to stay in the relationship as well?
No, because there were times where I quit the show. There were times when we broke up, and it was kind of like, I wasn't on the show for a couple of weeks, and then when we did break up, he was like, I don't want her on the show no more.
And have you noticed, side note, that dog nigga over there is Charlamagne the God. Then he got DJ MB and Ebro on the orange shirt. And then you got this black chick over here supposed to be Angela Yee. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of these niggas got the same dynamics. And by the way, I don't have that much space on this goddamn phone for these long-ass videos. Y'all need to go to my Patreon, Charlotte Carolina, and start paying me, help me out, do this shit. But if this cut off, it ain't over. I'm coming with a part 2. Let's get it.
Because we ain't together. And so, and this season, I was supposed to be a part of the cast, but, I didn't want to talk about the situation on that show. So therefore, they were just like, okay, cool. Well, we're not going to film. And so, I didn't film.
When did the relationship with Bow Wow start going south?
Yeah.
Because, when we started hearing about you, it was the negative stuff.
Yeah.
Like physical abuse and violence going on in your relationship.
To that, if you go back, a lot of when the relationship first started, he was praising me in the sense of how good I was, how, talented I was. So it was hurting that I was seeing all this negativity now. But, the relationship, like I said, I kind of talked about this on my YouTube channel. But it started, I had red flags very early in the relationship, very, very early. But I think for me, I was kind of like trying to make excuses for it.
What was a red flag?
Yeah, what was a red flag?
We kind of went out of town one day. I think it was a show in Boston. He had a show in Boston, and it was our first time going out of town. And he was in another room. He had a hotel room, and I couldn't get dressed in time for him to make his event. So basically he came back, but he went to an after party at his friend's room, and there were a lot of girls, and I was like, hold on. I was on the phone with my sister. I'm like, hold on. I hear a lot of girls in the hallway. And then I heard one girl oh yeah, Bow Wow. And I'm like, really? I mean,